Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Denise, this is Dear Designs. Happy New Year's Eve. I hope you are all going to have a lovely evening this evening. I'm coming on today to do a bit of a podcast, show you what I've been up to and explain where I've been really. I'm recording on my phone, so if I keep looking to the side, I apologise. I'm going to try my best to do it, to look on the actual in the camera. But yeah, I just want to apologise for failing at Vlogmas, being absent over Christmas and all that jazz. I don't know if you can tell from my voice, but I haven't been very well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly recap what's happened, and then I've got quite a bit of bits and pieces to show you. So I was doing Vlogmas, then I got really ill with a stomach bug, which happened the week before Christmas. So not Christmas week, but the week before that. And that just knocked me completely out of sync and out of routine and everything. And Vlogmas just took a bit of a back step from there. It was just a general stomach bug, I think. My cousin actually ended up with it as well, but I hadn't seen him, so it was not something that we'd sort of passed or anything. So that happened. I did try to vlog again in between that and Christmas, and it just went a bit pear-shaped. If you're part of my Instagram, or you follow me on Instagram, should I say, you will know basically a little bit of the story of what's happened. We had a really lovely run up to Christmas. Like, the week was fine, I wasn't ill or anything, but I was still very out of routine. Still not 100%, didn't want a chance eating too much or anything like that, but Christmas was fine. Woke up Christmas morning, which was Saturday. Me and Ian went to his mum's for Christmas Day. It was both fine, and Ian started to feel quite ill Christmas Day. He thought it was his allergies because his sister brought the dog with her. Ian's allergic to furry animals. And Boxing Day, he said he just felt so rough. We went to my sister's, as my mum and dad were going to be there as well, and we exchanged presents and everything. And to be honest, he felt rough, and then in the afternoon, like late afternoon, I started to feel really tired. And yeah, a bit of a, let me backtrack a little bit. So on the Wednesday before Christmas, we took my mum and dad out for a meal, because obviously we hadn't seen them very much, and just like a Merry Christmas and whatever. That was on the Wednesday, and then on the Friday, Christmas Eve, we actually went out with Ian's family to a restaurant with Ian's other sister that we don't normally see Christmas Day, and his granddad was supposed to be there, but he wasn't very well. So that happened on the Friday, and then the Saturday, the Sunday. On the Monday, I started to feel really, really ill. I was like really bad. And then I think it was Monday night, my whole body was aching and the pain was intense. So me and Ian decided that we was gonna do COVID tests, because we were just so both really, really ill. We was both coughing, we had sore throats, I had a fever, everything like that. Anyway, so on Wednesday, today is now Friday, it's the 31st, it's New Year's Eve. We both decided to take tests. We did a drive-through test and a home test because I couldn't get any drive-through centre tests, and I ordered a home test, but that wasn't going to come for another couple of days because of the bank holidays, and it was like, oh my god. And I managed to get drive-through one, but we did both. Ian's test has come back negative, but mine came back positive. I think Ian's test is a false negative because he was worse than me, and as you can tell, I'm still pretty ill. So I'm in isolation. I have been tested positive for COVID. I wouldn't wish it on anyone. It's awful. sorry if I cough a lot, or if I sniff a lot. It's like I've just got a general cold now. I'm very bunged up but very snotty at the same time, and I've just felt generally run down, and that's why I haven't really filmed or anything. But I thought I would come on today just to give you a little update on what's happened. I didn't keep up with my advents. I have finished one. I'm very nearly finished the other. I'm going to show you those in a second. Christmas was so lovely. It was so nice giving and receiving, and food and everything. It was just so nice. And then it's come down to being in isolation for New Year's Eve. My mum is quite ill as well. She's taken a COVID test. The boys have been really ill. Mikey and Ollie, they've been really ill. Mike's not very well either. So I think this new variant is just jumping from person to person like there's no tomorrow. There's so many people I know that have got COVID at the moment. 2 of our friends have got COVID. They've been tested positive. And I did joke and say we should just all do like a COVID Zoom meet or something. But yeah, so it is what it is, and I'm just grateful that I've caught COVID. Yes, I know, but I'm just grateful that it's not been any worse than it has been. There was one night that I was so ill that I felt like I was dying. But it wasn't like I have to go to hospital or anything. I just knew it was like flu-like symptoms. I have had flu before. My whole body ached. I was shivering, but absolutely sweating. I was wrapped up in the duvet, in a blanket. It was just horrendous. So yeah, I'm glad that me and Ian are now on the other side of it. We've just got this cold now. And we're sort of, I was sort of like a day behind Ian with the illness, but now we're sort of caught up with each other. And we've got the same sort of symptoms. So we were doing the rapid flow tests. They were coming back negative, but obviously the PCR, mine has come back positive. We've only had one result back. Ian's has come back negative, but I really do think that he's had it because he was worse than me. So yeah, but my isolation finishes on Wednesday. I am double jabbed, so I can take the rapid flow tests for 2 days. As long as I get 2 negatives from day 6, I can leave my isolation early. If I still have these symptoms, I will not be leaving my house, because obviously I don't want to be giving this to anyone else. So that's that. Anyway, I hope you all had a lovely Christmas, and I hope you all have a lovely evening tonight as well, and you're all safe and well. Yeah, so let me get on to the Knitty Christmassy stuff, because I've got a bit of both to show here. So I did a advent swap with the lovely Keely, which was part of the Lay Family Yarn advent swap, and I decided to do a cowl, and this is my finished cowl. I absolutely love it. It isn't blocked or anything. I have put in the yarns the way they've come out of the advent. So this is the number 1, number 2, 3, blah 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 blah. I did decide to put a few little patterns in there, not many. I didn't want to concentrate on it too much, if that makes sense. I just wanted it to be an easy knit. So I'll put it on, and it is nice and big, so it's not too tight, but yeah, I can sort of, it's not blocked, so I don't know whether I will block it or not. I don't know whether blocking would make it a lot bigger, and I don't want it any bigger. But I just really like the way that it sits around my neck. I thought it was going to be too tight. I can always sort of pull it up over my ears. Maybe I should just block the ends, because I keep folding. Can you see? I don't know. So yeah, I can put it up. If I've got a hood on or on my coat, I can put this up as well. I just really like it and I'm really pleased with it. So this is my finished advent cowl, and yeah, I'm so happy with it. That's that one. Then I was gifted the Elderflower Stitches Advent by Lisa. Thank you so much. And I haven't finished this one yet. I have got 2 more days to go in, so this is the last 2 days. And I am making the kushlig. I think that's how you say it. I'm not 100% sure. But this is the pattern. And this needs 25 minis. So what I was thinking is, let me just show you this here without showing you too much of the pattern basically. Can you see that? I can't see it properly. So yeah, you got you need like a little triangle up here, but I was thinking that I've got quite a lot of this first colour left, so I might use that for up there. And this is how far I've got. I absolutely love it. Let me show you it the right way round. So it starts off with this pink, and the last day is this pink, which will be back up the top. So this is day number 1, and that's day number 24. And I thought they go pretty well together, that I can put that up the top, what's left of this. So this is what it looks like so far. Can I show you it all? Pretty much. I absolutely love it. I love it so much. And then into the purples, and then we've gone into this really beautiful, I love this colour, into the pinks. So yeah, it's nearly finished and I haven't got that far to go. Lots of ends to weave in. I have weaved in one lot of ends at this end. So I've just kept the stitch markers on here to show the right side. But I love it. I absolutely love it, and I'm so happy that I chose this pattern. I was a bit worried at first because I didn't realise this was a double knit advent, and I was like, oh damn, I've chose a 4-ply pattern. And then I actually looked at the pattern, and you can use double knit as well. There is alterations in the pattern for double knit Aran, or different size needles. Oh, that's it, sorry, 4-ply worsted weight and DK. Yeah. So I'm in love with it. I just love it so much. Anyway, so that's that one. It's living in my Elderflower Stitches bag that came with the advent. I have lots of little minis left, which I don't really know what I'm going to do with yet. I might weigh them all up at the end and see what I've got to, what I can make. And then I've left the stitch markers in the other room. I'm not getting up. But oh, excuse me, I'm just moving my leg. On day 25, there was a full skein, which was this stunning yarn. Oh my god. So this is a DK, and it's called Christmas Rainbow. I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. Any suggestions, then comments down below. But it's got all of the colours that are in this, basically. And I didn't want to break into this to put it into day 25 because I wanted to keep this as a full skein. So yeah, that is, I'm going to try and finish this today. Oh, look at that. Look at it. Just, oh, it's so squishy as well because it's double knit. Yeah, I'm definitely going to finish this today. That is my aim. So that's that one. Let's put that back in the bag. I have been working on a pair of socks, but not that much. I did start them before Christmas, so it's Funny Feet and this really nice black, grey and white yarn, and I thought it was going to be like splodges of colour all over, like random, but it's not. It's coming out striped. How lovely is that? It's like Dalmatians. I really like it. So yeah, that's that one. I think I'm gonna do 60 rows for the leg, then the heel, my famous Fish Lips Kiss heel because it's easy, and then into the foot. My plan for socks this year are going to be, or next year, are going to be every pair that I knit, I'm going to put to one side because I've got so many socks at the moment. This box here, this one, is absolutely full up with hand knitted socks and like bed socks, like the big fluffy socks. So I want to wear the ones that I've already got, and what I'm planning on doing is all the socks that I knit this year, I'm really sorry, my nose. The socks that I knit this year are all going to go to one side, and I'm going to wear them the year after. I'm going to say this year, I'm getting really confused, but the socks that I'm going to knit next year, I'm going to wear the year after, so on and so forth. The sun's coming out now, but it's this close to going behind the building, so I'm not going to worry. So yeah, that is probably going to be pair of socks number 1 for 2022, and that's that. And then I pulled out, I knit my socks on a 2.5 with 64 stitches magic loop. Then I pulled out this yarn before Christmas to knit another pair of mitts that I made my mum. Can't remember if I actually showed you the finished mitts, but she was really pleased with them. And I'm going to be knitting another pair, so you'll see them. And they're the Let's Walk mitts. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. So yeah, I'm going to knit another pair of those for myself, and they might even be like next year's Christmas mitts. They could go to one side as well, but I thought I would cast those on at some point. I was thinking of doing a New Year's Eve cast on, but I want to try and finish the wrap first. I keep calling it a shawl, it's a wrap. And then Christmas presents, I have got one more finished thing. Let me go to the other finished thing first, and then I can go back to that. I've got 2 finished things actually. I've got these socks that I finished, and I did knit them for Ian, but he said he would never wear them. So I probably might give them to my dad for his birthday or something. Dad, if you're watching this, you'll probably forget by your birthday. But these are going to go in the box of stored socks. So that's the other thing I'm going to do, is store socks for the year. And then I've got socks that I can probably gift at the end of the year, or birthdays or stuff like that as well. So yeah, I'm going to put these in the storage for my dad probably, because I don't know any other men that would wear socks. I know women could wear them, but they're men's size. And then the next thing was, you would have seen that I made a little figure from the Squid Game program. I did make another 2 of these, one for my sister, one for my dad, but for Ian I made all 3. So these are going to go up on the shelf in the living room, and I actually finished these Christmas Eve. I was crocheting away Christmas Eve, so I'm looking at the screen and not the camera, I'm sorry. But I need to see what I'm showing you. So yeah, I'm really pleased with how these come out. They're really easy to make, but really fiddly as well. But yeah, that's them 3. And then Christmas presents, I got from my mum one of these hat balls. So this is pom hat yarn in sienna. It's 85 gram, comes with a pom-pom, and the colours are absolutely lovely. And do you know what, it's going to go with this yarn, I think. Hold on, will it go with that? Pretty well. So I could have mittens and a hat. Well, that was a coincidence. So yeah, I'm gonna make myself a hat with this, obviously, because it was gifted to me. I want to, and I love pink, as you can see. So I'm gonna definitely make a hat with this. I want to make something. I'm not gonna do the hat on the pattern. It's knitted flat. I don't want to knit flat. Plus I just want a plain-ish hat, so you can see the colour changes. So I'm going to look for a hat pattern for that. And then Casey brought me a knit journal. I'm really excited for this, really excited. I've had knit journals in the past. I've never really kept up with them. They're not really been what I wanted in a knit journal. Or crochet journal. I have still got those books, they are still in my drawer, but I find that I fill them in and then I don't keep up with it. So, and also them ones have got patterns in them, and like you've got bits and pieces in between the journal of stuff that I probably wouldn't use, but they're not pages I can take out. So this one has got pages that are like this. So it's got all your information about your pattern. It's got cutouts here. I don't know if you're gonna see it. It's got cutouts here, so you can put like a picture in or something. It's got a pocket that you can put bits and pieces in as well. There's lots of these pages. I don't know how many, I'm not counting them, but there is lots of these pages. Then we have ideas and notes pages. So like a page like this, and there's cutouts, so I'm assuming you can put your yarn through and things. So yeah, ideas there. There's a few of those pages, probably the same or a little bit less. There's little squared paper for more ideas and things, or notes. And then there's bigger squared paper. There is a tension square page, so like it's got a hole in it. A tension square page, and then how to measure your body. And then in the back you've got like you could put the person's name and all of their measurements in here. So I could do that with the boys, myself, my sister, and then there's a few of those pages, and then abbreviations. And then there's also in the back, like in my own language. So basically, if you use these abbreviations but in a different way, or you want to put a note in, so like say if you always forget how to do a stitch, you can just put a little description here of how you would do it. And then there's inspiration in the back. There's a needle converter. There is a care instruction page. And there is inspiration, so like shops, websites and social on the back here. And then on the front and the back there's a page here and here that you can put stuff in, and I'm so excited for this. And I'm really looking forward to filling in my first page. I don't know what that's going to be yet, because I wanted to start it in the new year, and I wanted to start it with a new project so that I can keep all of my projects in here. The good thing about this as well is that I can just buy my own card. and add to this. Like if I don't use some of the pages, or I can put them to one side, like the maybe the like ideas and notes, or I can just write over it, if you know what I mean. The other good thing, and why I'm really excited for this, is Ian brought me a printer, a foam printer. So this is the Kodak Step. It's just a little mini printer that you can print photos. I have printed one, so I'll show you. I didn't want to waste the paper. It's not cheap. So this is what it looks like. You take this lid off and you put the paper inside, and I've managed to print this picture, which you can't see, on it. It's inkless, so all the ink is in the paper. How good is that? Now that was me and Ian in Spain, and I just thought I would print that, because instead of just printing a random picture, it's me and Ian, and I can put it somewhere. So I'm really pleased with how this is working. I'm trying to put it in backwards. And then I got just a packet of another paper. It did come with paper, but I got another box of paper, so I can print off like pictures of my finished objects, or in my diary I can print off stuff that I want to remember and put in, and do a bit of scrapbooking, journaling type thing in my new diary. I'm really excited. I'm really excited for this. And I thought I would use it more, sort of, not now, but in the new year, once I've started to do it all properly and bits and pieces. So that goes with that really well. And then I got from Casey as well a little bag that has deer designs on it, and it is a stamp, which, oh my god, is amazing. So it's a rubber stamp, and this bag has been printed with this stamp, and also there's a piece of paper in here. Oh, it's now screwed up, but has been stamped with this stamp. And I just need to Casey, the lady told Casey where to get the ink from, or what ink that is best for it. So this is from Shenanigans on Etsy. Here is her details if you want to. Oh, is it blurry? Don't know. But it's Shenanigans. She's on Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, and an email. Oh, I thought she was on Etsy as well. Oh, she's on Instagram anyway. And yeah, I just think it's so cool. So it's like a rubber stamp. And I can just stamp everything with my logo. Oh, I love it. That was that one. And then two more things. Two more things. From Ian's sister, I got this really lovely case, which come with loads of crochet hooks, and this massive bag full of little bits and pieces. Like, these are scissors, there's a needle sizer, loads of stitch markers, tape measure, needles, needle holder, thimble, needle point protectors, loads of stuff. So this is going to come in so handy. Yeah, really handy. So I'm really pleased with this. And that sister that got me this, her daughter, our niece, we found out just before Christmas that she is going to have a baby. So there's going to be a lot of baby knits and crochet in my near future, as I want to make all of the things. So there's going to be blankets and toys and lots of different stuff. So I'm really excited for that. She had a scan yesterday. and everything's well. She's 12 or 13 weeks now, so yeah, really exciting. That's that one. The last Christmas present that I got from Casey, which is quite a funny thing, but it's really good. It's a book and it's called Handmade Glamping. So if you are a long-term viewer of my channel, then you know that me and Ian do go camping, not quite often anymore, but we used to go quite a lot. And in here there's all different makes for camping. So there's like cushions, there's like a rug, fabric cover seating, tablecloths, pillows, and there's sewing, knitting, crochet, embroidery, lots of different stuff in here. And you all know that I like to try different things and whatnot. So some of the stuff in here, like you can make the pillow and things, and actually the material for the actual deck chair if you want to change that, blanket, yeah, there's loads of stuff in here basically. Pom-pom garland. It's just really cool, and I just like the different bits and pieces that are in there. So I'm going to sit down and have a proper look through it once I feel a little bit better. The next two things are things that I ordered before Christmas. They did come before Christmas, but I just think I was too ill to even attempt to show them. So the first thing is the Woolly Goodness Colour Club of 2021. I've already taken the stitch marker off. This is the stitch marker that came with it, and this month's colour was aqua. Oh, teal. It was teal, and this is the colours. Really pretty. So I have been keeping these little 10-gram minis to use as heel toes and cuffs. I have decided that if she does any more for this year, I'm not sure, but if she does any more for this year, then what I might do is keep them to one side and put them into something. I'm not sure yet, whether it be a jumper, whether it be a blanket, whether it be, I don't know. But yeah, that is that one. And then I purchased the Gilmore Girl mystery mini set from Bumbling Yarns, who is Laura from The Lonely Knitter. And it took a little bit longer, but that was post, that wasn't down to Laura. It was down to post and Christmas and everything. And these are the colours. Sorry about the glare. I don't want to take them out the packet just yet. I don't know what I'm going to do with these yet either, but I thought I would keep them all together in the packet because they look so nice. And that is pretty much everything. I thought I'd ramble for more than what I have, so I'm pretty pleased with that. Excuse me. But it's going to be a quiet one for us tonight, which in a way I'm pretty glad, because we could just chill indoors, and we're both not well anyway, so it is what it is. I'm gonna just craft for the rest of the day. I might try and finish that wrap. Maybe knit some more on my socks. I've still got my jumper to make. I've still got my cozy memory blankets, squares to go in. But my aim for 2022 is not to put any pressure on myself. I found that this year I tried to follow trends, where if a lot of people were knitting on something, it was like, oh my god, I need to knit that, or I need to do something along those lines. And I'm not going to do that this year. Next year my aim is to just knit what makes, or knit or crochet, craft, whatever makes me happy. I'm not going to worry about what others are making. Yeah, and that's pretty much that. I have finally caught up with Vlogmases. It did take a few days after Christmas, but yeah, so I will be back obviously in the new year with videos. I don't know if I might try do a weekly, but when I'm a little bit better. So I will post that on my Instagram. So if you do not follow me on Instagram, my link is down below. I do and will post more on there if I'm not around on YouTube and things, just little updates and whatever. So yeah, I just want to say thank you to everyone that has watched my videos this year. I haven't done a yearly roundup because I really don't know what I've made and what I haven't made. I don't really keep a note of it, which that's why I want my knitting journal. I will put my crochet stuff in there as well because it's not specific to knitting or crochet, it's just projects basically. So I will hopefully just note down everything that I do make. Yeah, so this time next year you might have a roundup of everything that I've made. But yeah, I'm very grateful for all of my viewers and my subscribers and people that follow me and support me on my shop. Yeah, thank you so much, and I hope you all have a lovely evening, and I will see you all next year. Bye for now.